That old saying, there are no stupid questions, yeah, that just isn't true. Common sense should prevail at some point. Welcome back to Tampa Bay Diving. My name is Blake and I'm a professional recreational scuba diving instructor and digital content creator. Here on this channel, we make videos to help improve your dives. When it comes to scuba diving, we've all been there. We look down at the total at the register, whether we're purchasing gear or training, and have a moment of pause or shock at the total amount.
Excuse me, sir. Yeah. Exactly how obscene an amount of money were you talking about? Just profane or really offensive?
Really offensive.
I like him so much.
And a lot of us belong to groups on social media that center around diving. There are, we'll say, plenty of interesting questions in there, and sometimes they make a great video topic. So what's the question? Well, it's a doozy. Are you ready for it? Here it goes. Is it possible to get my wife PADI certified by a private instructor for $250 American? Yeah, I know. It sounds crazy, but trust me, this question has gotten a lot of attention. Now, I want to preface what I'm about to say with the fact that I don't mean this to come off in a stuck-up or elitist manner. But if you're on a tight budget, meaning you have no disposable income that you can spare, then scuba diving isn't for you. For the simple reason that this just isn't a cheap sport. Everything from the gear to the training to the cost of boat rides and trips isn't relatively cheap. However, stick around to the end for some budget-friendly dive tips. I'm not sure where this person got their certification, but this is a group for scuba diving in South Florida, and the average price of a group class in our region is between $500 to $700. For a private class from me as an independent instructor, an open water class is $1,500 at the time of making this video. Now, the shop prices are reasonable, but why is an independent instructor more expensive? Well, for the simple fact that I have to cover my own overhead in regards to taxes and fees due to the state and federal government. I get charged higher rates for course codes from agencies, and I have to cover my own liability insurance along with so much more. Many non-professional divers may not know that agencies have different tiers for shops and instructors. The more students you certify for the agency, the more of a discount you get on course codes, fees, and so on. A lot of shops, the good ones, will cover liability insurance for their instructors as long as they are working for them. So to justify the cost of the course, I pack in much more learning, skills, and water time than what you would receive in a typical group setting, as well as the added benefit of it just being you and I in the water, meaning that all my attention goes to making you the best diver possible and not having to worry about other students who may be struggling. Basically, you get more training time in and out of the water and will learn and develop your skills more. Now, back to this user's question. No, you can't get your wife certified by a private instructor for $250 in the United States, no matter what agency. Instructors in the US, back me up down in the comments. And guys, I'll do you one better. If you ever see an advertisement for a scuba lessons or open water certification for any price that, well, seems too good to be true, whether online, signage outside the shop, or Groupon deals, etc., then it probably is. Any experienced diver would see that and immediately red flags would start popping up. Some places advertise that low price for the course, but then after you sign up and pay them money, they'll spring things on you that they didn't advertise on their promotion, such as having to pay additional money for the course code, site fees, equipment rental, air fills, and much more, which will then bring the total cost back up to the average price at least. My best advice is to avoid those and choose a shop or independent instructor who is forthcoming and transparent in their costs. For example, if you go to my website at tampabaydiving.com and click on courses, under each course you'll see a breakdown of the course, the cost, what's included, and what's not included. Dive businesses who operate like this are going to be the ones who most likely offer you a valuable and memorable experience. Let me know down in the comments if you've ever seen any of these advertisements or have fallen victim to them. Also, I'm curious to know what the different rates are in various regions, so let me know the standard rate for an open water course near you. Now, if you're already a certified open water diver and still looking for ways to dive without breaking the bank, then you're going to want to check out this video right over here. I'll be back next week with another video, but until then, plan your dive and dive your plan.